Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Competitive Farming Simulator. I am your host, Breaking Bad Bear. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate you. And now let's get back to the live action. Well, starting this morning off, making sure the bales are strapped on the trailer. Sometimes you got to come over and check them out and make sure they're nice and taut. But yeah, got a call from Grandma and Grandpa. They haven't been feeling well, so probably won't hear from them for a little bit. They're bunkered down and doing their thing. We got field work to do today. Nothing big. I did. Oh, there's Red coming down the road. I did have a worker work on this field here, but yeah, I wonder what Red's doing. He's pulling something. What in the world is going on here? Okay. Yeah. You left your tractor on there, Red. What in the world is going on here?
I got tired of the blank wood design.
Oh, so you
Went and got them painted.
went and got them painted. I kind of like it. The black on red, that actually kind of slick. That's nice. And you got all the bolts and stuff chromed out too. That looks really good. Yeah, that looks sharp. Just come over to show off your new trailers that you got painted. Yay,
Yeah.
nay, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good. Hey, how's Snowflake doing? She calmed down since last night, or?
Oh, she's calmed down.
That's good. That is good to hear. Got any new equipment other than getting this stuff painted up?
I haven't got any new equipment of late. I need to check to see if I'll get some new equipment.
Well, I remember
Maybe.
you telling me you were looking at maybe upgrading to more horsepower of a tractor, getting a bigger, or getting another tractor on the farm. I remember you telling me that, so I didn't know when you were going to do that. But yeah, what work do you got to get done today? Because I got the same stuff I was talking about I had to do yesterday. Today I still got to do mulching and cultivating today.
Cultivating.
Oh, you just got cultivating? Are you gonna mow that grass field you got going on over there? Or?
And mowing. I'm gonna have
Okay.
a worker do the cultivating while I'm doing the mowing today.
Oh, nice.
And
You turning that into hay or making grass bales again?
oh, that's a thing I need to buy today is a windrower.
Oh, you need to turn something to turn into hay.
Let's turn it into hay because it'd be a lot more better for Snowflake.
Right. Are you gonna pick up what I got behind the barn here again? Because you could turn this into a. Walk with me. Let's jump over. We'll jump over that. Are you just gonna pick this up? Because this is actually not that bad. This is actually pretty cheap, and you don't need to get the bar with it. You can just pick this unit up by itself. And remember, if you go right here to turn it into hay, you just hit the. You just adjust it from here, and it changes it. And then this, remember this right here lowers it. So. But yeah, this would be a good thing for that grass field because it's not that big, so this would work perfect.
Yeah, I'll have to get it.
Yeah, we need to work on getting Stormy over to your place. So maybe later today, after we get all of our work done. And after our lunch break, we could probably, before we do our seating and stuff, we could probably get move Stormy over. But we'll have to see how Grandma and Grandpa's doing because, I know they haven't been feeling good, so
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt them, or try to disturb them when they're not feeling good. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see. But yep, that's all I got going on today. That's it.
Well, I got coffee in the tractor, and I need to get back to my farm. And
Okay. All right, Red. I'll see you later.
yeah.
I do like your trailers. Thanks for bringing them over and showing me. Those look sharp.
I needed to get them painted because the doll, just the plain wood,
Yeah.
was getting on my nerves, and
Yeah. It looks good. I like it.
they needed painted.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right. Yeah, it looks good. It's a nice addition to your farm. It looks great. Oh,
That
also,
and I had to get two more baling trailers to go, because I had
yeah.
more bales here than.
I was gonna say. I remember.
uh,
I was gonna say yesterday. I thought I heard you on the radio say something about you getting 2 baling trailers. I almost forgot to mention it. Yeah, you got all your bales off the field now.
I do.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's good. By the way, these are what the bigger bales look like on that new baler I'm running. A lot easier to load than them smaller bales. Yep. And that was all the field. So, yeah, not too bad. All right, Red, I'll let you get out of here. See you later.
Well,
Well, like I said, you guys kind of know what I'm doing today. Pretty much talked it over with Red. It's just not a lot of work to do today. And, like I said, I was waiting for Red to get done with his fields yesterday. So I had plenty of time. I went and, visited Grandma to see how they're doing. Like I said, they're not feeling good. And I ended up hiring a worker to mulch this field. And I'm like, you know what? The field needs lime, so I limed it. Red was still doing hay bales, and I still had sunlight. So I was like, okay, I'm going to lime this. And then I'm like, you know what? It needs cultivated. So I hired a worker to do some of the cultivating. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cultivate the rest of it. So I finished it off. But it was going to be a worker all day today anyways on this field. So I just wasn't planning on liming it. But when I found out that only one field there was only one field I was holding out on, I just ended up liming the whole thing. So hopefully that sticks over there. But yeah, we just got to get some, we only need to mulch today. We got the 2 small fields on the sides here to mulch, and we got the main over there to mulch. And then we need to cultivate them. So I left it that way. That way, you guys aren't suffering through longer videos, because it's only going to get longer. These videos are only going to get longer if I don't hire workers or get bigger equipment. And right now, the only thing I can figure out, since I can't afford the bigger equipment, is to hire workers. But once I get the bigger equipment, it won't be as bad, and I'll be able to do more of the fields without doing workers. But you guys didn't really miss anything. Like, literally, I put a worker in the International and had him mulch it, and then, I took the International and I limed the field, and then I took the International and started to cultivate it, and then I was like, oh, I'll put a worker in there and have him do some of the work, and that's pretty much it. And it just, yeah, the International got some more hours put on it and some more fuel used out of it. So, oh yeah, and I took the mulcher and I cut down these, this culvert right here, where the water goes through, the little bridge. There was weeds that it just bothered me that stuck up real bad, so I used the roller to knock those down. So I did that. It's like just little things. Oh, and I went and picked up some more. Liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer. I picked up rolls for the. Let me show you guys. I went and picked up these this stuff for the. Why am I having a brain fart here? For the round baler. So I went and picked up wrap for the round baler netting. Then I picked up some more seed, and then I picked up solid fertilizer, and then I picked up some more liquid fertilizer. So yeah, that's what I did, and I did that with the Ford. So I made multiple trips to do that, and I guess that rounds it out. That's pretty much all the work I did. I mean, and I put away equipment and washed equipment because, like I said, I kind of left you guys yesterday with some of the equipment that still needed washed and put away. So I went and washed some of the equipment and got it put away. But I think that about rounds it out. So let's get this unfolding. Let's get to work. We got things to get done today. I don't think you guys need to hear me jammering all the time about everything and anything. So we got this to knock down, and I think I'm going to try to free eyeball this and try to do it without a line since it's a smaller field, and then I'll do the or not lines, but without getting any guidance. So I'm just gonna do this by view. So all right, you guys know the routine. Hold on to something. Here we go. And just like that, the mulching's done, guys. It's not too bad when it's just a few small fields that you got to work on. So it makes it a little bit easier for you guys. Makes it a lot easier for me to delegate some of that work off to some workers. So, but like I said, you guys aren't missing out on anything. Like I'm not hiding anything from you guys. I'm not leaving anything out from you guys. You guys are gonna get to see a lot of the same thing. If you guys do want to see more of the other field work getting done, just drop a comment, let me know. I can always keep it in there. It's just going to make the videos longer. So if the majority says, hey, we want to see everything done by you, I mean, I'll do it, but let me warn you, the videos can get very long. It can go from an hour to 2 hours real quick, and I would have to time lapse everything, and every field would have to be its own separate time lapse. So I'd have to segment everything off. So kind of like what I got doing when I go to harvest. I kind of like what I did. I was able to harvest until I got a little bit into this field. After I got all the small fields done, got into this field a ways, and then put it on a worker. That way I could start baling, which I kind of liked that. It was nice because it kind of broke it up a little bit. We knew we had to bale that day anyways, but it allowed us to bale a little bit of the field, and we were still able to get some different content where we were some different perspectives too, to where I was just driving around and filling up the wagons, which it was probably new for you guys to see me do that, other than so I kind of like that too. It breaks up the job. It breaks up the work for me too, because I'm sitting here all day long, working. I'm sitting here. I'm not listening to anything. I'm just listening to the tractor vibrate and, keep going. So some of this work, it can. Wait, did I clean this off? This is what I meant to clean off. I get to talking and then I forget what I'm doing. Yeah, I cleaned that off, but we need to change it to a roller. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We want to change that to a roller and do any repairs we need to do. So the tractor, it needs some type of repair done to it. So let's get it repaired. We'll throw a repair on the roller. And then we also need to change it back to a roller and not a mulcher. So let's get that changed back. Customize. Go. There we go. That's done. That way we don't accidentally mulch a already done field. I've done that before and I don't want to do it again. So I know Red's done it as well. But yeah, so we're pretty much getting down to like looking at buying other fields. So the more fields I buy, the more work it's going to be. But I will show you guys what 2 fields I plan on building because I want to put some buildings up around this area. I pretty much gave up on buying the farm right away. So I believe it's this field right here. I want to buy this field and I want to buy the field next to it because this area right here is prime real estate right here to put another building up so I can store equipment. And then I also get this lot over here. I want to see if the county will let me build my little home here because I need a place to sleep. I'm tired of sleeping in the garages, guys. I just want to let you know that. The floor, it gets cold in the winter times, and there's only so many sleeping bags and blankets that you can have that keep you warm at night. So I'm tired of living outside. I need a little bit of something to work for me. So I got to work on some getting some permits into the county and seeing if they'll allow me to build in certain places. But I was gonna try putting a place up down at the end of the one lot, but I was like, nah, I just leave it filled because I plan on doing on one of these side fields here. I was planning on doing turning them into grape orchards anyway. So kind of was like, I don't want to do that. So I did get permission to, but I don't want to put a place up there. So I think I'm going to change what I'm doing and do it like that. So yeah, I think that's the plans for that. So that'll get me a little house somewhere, hopefully on this end is what the plan is. But yep, I'm all over the place today, by the way, as you guys can tell. Yeah, just trying to throw some more future plans in there. But yep, got cultivating left to do today, and that'll be the end of the work for this morning, and then later this afternoon we'll come back and seed and roll. I think we're planting corn, but that can change. I'll have to look at the markets later today. But yeah, let's get to cultivating, guys. I'm not trying to rush everything along, but like I said, I'm not trying to make things long for you guys either. So if I keep talking, that's not going to happen. So hold on tight. Here we go. I'm going to get the cultivator down, and we're off to the races. And just like that, the cultivating is going to be finished up, so that's not bad. See, I'm liking this because for me, it's like you know, like we started our farm, but with better equipment, and we're only doing a few small fields, and it's like, oh, okay, this is nice, you know, getting this done in no time. Unlike you know, when I'm working on the big field, it's like, okay, well, I know I'm going to be in this field for like a good hour, you know, maybe 2 hours. But like I said, when we get the bigger equipment, like I'm slowly buying. You know, I got another cultivator. There's a bar unit and stuff I need to buy. I was talking about that. Just like I got an extra weeder. Once I get that stuff, you know, sorted out and bought, we'll be doing really good. It won't take that long to get through the bigger fields. But I would like to still get some smaller equipment. You know, maybe another cultivator and another weeder. That way, when we're working on smaller fields, I don't have to take the bar unit apart or something like that. You know, I haven't really decided on how I want to do it, but it's somewhere along the lines of spending more money to make my job a little bit easier, even though it's not productive to spend more money on equipment. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we're competing with Red, you know. And Red's been playing it smart. He does not like to spend money where he doesn't have to. That's why he keeps bragging about that John Deere tractor. That dang thing is a beast. He's had that John Deere tractor and that Landian tractor since day one. And let me tell you something. He's been putting them to work and putting a lot of hours on that equipment. Me, I've been through 2 tractors. Our original tractor doesn't even exist anymore. We sold that thing. So, you know, and I lost money on that when I had to get rid of it. So it's like, okay. And then the Ford, it's not the original. I mean, it's the same Ford. I had it upgraded. But once I put the new engine and transmission in it, and it totally wiped the tractor hours. So technically, it's a brand new tractor. It's not the same tractor. So, and I dumped more money into it to make it to what it is. Red, he bought his equipment the way it was, you know, fully upgraded, and he hasn't had to put any more money in it and change anything. So, you know, that's smart investment moves. And when he buys his equipment, like for me, the seeder, when I bought my seeder, I couldn't get the best seeder because I didn't have equipment to pull it. He could. So he didn't waste any money. When I had to go sell, when I went to go change that seeder over to what I got now, what Red's got, when I sold that, I lost a lot of money. I lost, I think, like 30 grand on that seeder. I should have just kept it and just bought another one is what I should have done, but I lost money on it. And yeah, that's where I'm sitting at. It's just, you know, I'm losing money on certain decisions. Just like land, like Red's land, I think if he would, there's some areas where he could plow some more in to make his land a little bit bigger on his fields. If he would do that, he'd be pulling in a little bit more money, but I don't think I need to tell him that because I think he already knows that he's whooping my butt. Like, he literally had extra money today to go get his trailers painted and come rub it in my face. He literally just said, you know what? You know what I'm going to do to my brother today? I'm going to go paint my trailers that I've been meaning to do for a long time. I'm just going to paint them and just go over and drive over to Blue's place and be like, hey, guess what I got done today? I just painted these trailers up, you know, just to show that he's swinging money around and he can do it whenever he wants. Like, I mean, look how much to get into cow productions. Like, for him to put a chicken coop down, and to get a cow pasture put up, that wasn't cheap for him to do that. And by all means, he's going to be swimming in money soon. And he kind of is already, but I think the next movie he's doing, which he hasn't said anything, because he's trying to keep things secret from me, so he doesn't talk about his future plans a lot. But I think he's getting ready to buy a big plot of land. And if he's getting ready to do that, I need to focus on getting this plot, and I need to focus on getting this plot. And the only reasons I do want to get these two is because of this little corner piece right here, and I have to buy both pieces of land to get this corner piece of land right here. I want to put an outbuilding up so I can get those cedars out of the rain, 1. And then 2 is to hold the new bar unit I'm getting, so I can park that in there. And then I still got enough room to put another building in here if I need to. But I also want it for this piece of land right here, because I get this piece too. I would like to maybe put a little house up over here. And I use this as a turnaround right here, so I don't really want to put anything in here. I'll just probably keep it grass. That way later, if I decide maybe I want a sheep pasture, you know, because I was thinking about either doing sheep or pigs. I could probably throw that in right here and have it go over the culvert here, and then have a little pig pasture in here off this little corner. You know, maybe I want to do pigs, or maybe I want to do sheep, or maybe I want to do goats. I don't want to get into cows because Red's brave by getting into cows. Doing cows is a lot of work. And, you know, and it's not cheap to get into cows starting off either. So he's making, it's a gamble, and it can pay off real good if you keep up with it. Like, that's what he's doing today. He's got to turn, he's over there cutting grass and turning that grass into hay. That's why I told him probably cheaper move would be going with that bar unit that I was showing him over here with that windrower. So I think he went with that, and he told me, he yelled over the radio while I was cultivating, saying that he got he sold his old mower deck. He had a 2-meter wide mower deck and bought a 4-meter wide mower deck. I guess they had one on sale over there or something, or maybe the guy talked him into buying it. I don't know. Them salespeople over there at the farm store, man, they really like to sell you equipment. But yeah, here's that extra equipment in here. So I'm already prepping for the future, guys. I got the extra, you know, cultivator, and I got the 2 extra weeders, which I noticed. Oh no. This is the older weeder. Yeah, the paint's wearing off the things, but yeah. Yeah, so that's the older weeder. So yeah, like I said, I'm prepping for the future. I think the biggest thing is I need to get another roller. So when I go to use the bar unit, I could just roll and mulch one big bar. So it's a lot of stuff I need to figure out. It's a lot of money. I think I showed you guys before, which I need to do. I'll show you guys again. That way you guys know what I'm talking about. So it's going to be under here. See, this is the bar unit I'm getting. It's going to be 15 grand. And it allows me to hook these to it, which this is what I'd put the cultivator on and what I'd hook the weeder to. And anything else. Like the roller I wouldn't have to do because it's its own unit. I can just attach it straight to the bar. But to attach anything else I would need for the weeder and the cultivator, I need this. So I don't want to just pick up 2 of these. I want to pick up 4 of them. So that way that stuff's already hooked up and I don't have to unhook it. So, you know, 15 times 4 and then another in the bar unit. I probably only need 1 bar unit because why would I get multiple of these? I can always unhook the equipment and then move it around. So 1 bar unit would be fine. So yeah, that money, it adds up real fast. And I do have the money. I could get all that stuff right now and do that. But just in case things happen this year, and there's some things I want to do. I want to see, I think by this winter, after the whatever harvest we do, and after we sell all the straw off, I want to see whatever we sell for the winter harvest stuff. I want to see where I'm at with money, because then I'm like, okay, then I can make my big money moves. I can get the building put down. I can buy the 2 plots of land. I can get my house put down. I can buy, you know, all those units. I just want to make sure I have all the money to do that stuff and make those moves. Because let's say I get all this stuff and I need to get a bigger tractor to pull some of this stuff. What if this tractor's not big enough? I'm also looking at, and this is going to be later down the road, but you guys need to see, in the large I think it's in the large or medium. Let me look. It might have been in the medium tractors. It was yeah, it's not the Fords. I think it was in the medium tractors. Let me go to the medium tractors. I think it was a case. Yeah, right here. It'd be the case. It'd be this big boy. I think it goes to, how many horsepower? 210. I thought it went to 300. Yeah, 300 horsepower. So it's 50 more horsepower than that other tractor. But that would pull anything I would have problems with. But it's going to cost me some money because, one, I'd have to upgrade the biggest engine. We would want Michelin tires on there, but then I would want to put the duals. I don't want the dual wides, though. I just want the duals, unless that's all it gives you. Let me see different brands. I don't want... I mean, I guess dual doubles. Yeah, I wouldn't want the wides. I just don't like wide tires, and I don't got the space for wides. So I'd probably just do the dual narrows. Would work. That'd probably give me enough grip. Or just the single wides, I guess. I want standard wide. I want standard twins. Oh, there's twin standards. Yeah, this is what I'd want. Twin standards. That'd be the setup I'm looking for. And then, of course, I'd have to put a front weight. I'd probably put wheel weights on this. That way, I know it's digging in the ground. Yeah, I'd probably go with something like this for the pulling power. But, yeah. I figured I had a little time to talk today, so I would get the talking out of the way. But yeah, those are future plans. Those are things like, okay, how far in the future are we going to go with this? And that's kind of like, okay, well, if I'm going to do the bar stuff, and I'm going to need more pulling power, I might have to go to that. But until then, I have equipment here to run, some workers on and keep things going. But like I said, I can go on all day like this and talk about the future of the farm. But I think I'll leave you guys with that and leave you guys with a little bit of imagination on where it could go. And sooner or later, we will get to the winery stuff. That's another expense that I didn't even talk about. So, I got to start thinking about the winery thing, too, because that's kind of what I bought those backfields for, the side fields. So I kind of want to get the winery things going, too. And I'm just hoping when I do the bar things to pull the other equipment that the 250 tractor, oh, I forgot the name of it. The universal tractor, that it will be able to pull that. And I'm hoping that the International can pull it too. But if it can't, I'm hoping that will. But yeah, that's going to be the future plans. I guess I'll see you guys later today after lunch. I need to stop, get some lunch. I'm gonna read the paper. See what we're gonna plant. We got planting and rolling to do, which we're gonna do it in one go. So until then, I will see you guys then. So goodbye.